Well, oh my gosh. I made Matt the magical top person. Look at that.
Yay!
Take over the show. Oh, wait. Hang on. Wait. I gotta push that button. So, hey, everybody. It's Tuesday. We're here. Jeff's not, as you can see. And I don't know how to push buttons. So, this could be fun. Let's see what happens. We'll be right back.
Paying too much for trucking insurance? What if you could save more by making one simple phone call and keep more profit? You could very well do just that with one simple call to Seabright Agency, 800-366-6466. Call now.
Now here's a question that all owner-operators and small fleet owners should consider. What happens when you access the unrivaled advantages that are available through the ES Advantage program? We asked Jeff and Charley from Contractors Corner to share their thoughts on how they've been able to utilize the discounts and services that are a part of the ES Advantage.
Your business will make you money if you do well at that business. And ES Advantage in trucking, they do really well at providing those services. So the effect that ES has had on our personal trucking operations, not even talking about what we do on the consulting arena, I've been able to save thousands of dollars a year in fuel because of the relationship with them. I have a new accountant that I work with, trucker CFO, that I learned about from ES Advantage.
They're giving you that 10,000 yard kind of support from behind that creates a way for you to succeed, which is one of the things that we love, because anything you can do to help someone succeed is going to help them succeed. They make money by making sure you make money.
Now, if you're an owner-operator or small fleet owner and you would like to learn more about how you can drive savings to the bottom line of your business, the ES Advantage program has the discounts and services that deliver the kind of unrivaled advantages that are designed to help you improve your overall operation. Get connected with the ES Advantage today.
And here we are. Look, everybody, it's madness.
What's up, everybody?
I got a
Hope
button.
you're being safe out there.
Oh my God, I can't help myself some days. So, what's going on, Matt? How you doing, buddy?
Oh, it's been going. Having fun fixing trailers just like you.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Brakes and lights and all kinds of fun stuff.
Dude, Jeff's trailer day this morning, he was telling me about it while I was home, and I'm like, oh, poor guy. He's like, brakes were frozen, gash in the tire. He swaps that one out. That was a whole ordeal all by itself. And he had already gotten that trailer attached to him and hooked for the next load and all that. It was great. And then he drops that one and then finally gets out of there way late in his day, like way later than he should have been heading out. Gets down to Lewiston, and I was telling you earlier, it was a total train wreck in Lewiston. Apparently, the truck stopped there. He's trying to get a scale ticket after picking up his load, so he get it all weighed out and everything. And there was nowhere to park after he pulled out the scale. Like, apparently, there are Swift trucks all over the truck stop in all kinds of crazy places.
And it's a little truck stop.
Yeah, oh yeah, it's tiny. And well, I guess he said that they were giving out vouchers from Swift for that truck stop for their showers, because I guess Lewiston is under remodel right now or something. Yeah. So everybody's going over there. And I'm like, well, that sucks. It took him like, I don't know. He had to be there at least 45 minutes or an hour trying to figure out where the hell to park. At one point, he's like, I'm blocking the driveway. I'll call you back. I think he just gave up.
Well, I hope everything's okay, Donna. It sounded like you had a little bit of excitement.
Right.
Fire, bread, fire.
Wait, what happened?
We're baking bread. And
oh, nice.
The bread decided to go.
I said, we're
incarnate flame over, I guess.
He said had a bit too much excitement earlier over oven tried to catch fire while I was baking bread. The broiler turned on and it wouldn't shut off. Had to flip the breaker, had to unplug it. Ugh. Oh my God. What did that do to the bread? Come on, there's got to be a picture of the bread. There's got to be a picture of the bread. I'm sorry. Donna, hugs to you, lady. That's the best. Wait, there we go. I didn't want to burn myself. I apologize. So let's see. Who was first tonight? Can anybody guess? Guess who it was? Oh, big surprise. Daggone Craig Hutchinson.
I think he stalked your channel. I'm just going to say that, you know.
I got to tell you, there was a bit of a delay. I was a little surprised that it wasn't quicker. I was like, huh, nobody's clicking in right now. I was like watching it and watching it and watching. I got all the, like, you know, I go through the Facebook groups and I post in all the groups, right? Because that's fun to do. But I had all of those posts done before Craig posted in here, which blew me away because usually I'm on my way to start the first post and he's already clicked, or you or one of the other people have already clicked on it. So I'm like, oh my gosh, you guys are nut jobs. Tim was second. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I was busy fighting Chicago.
Oh, I'm sorry for you, brother. That's terrible. God, I think about going up there and it just bums me out. It just bums me out, man.
And I've got a race against the weather because me and Craig talked earlier. We're in this little triangle now. They're calling for. It's been an experience with high wind, even though I'm loaded with 46,240 pounds of bush bean product. Yeah, that wind was still forcing them, blowing me around this highway.
Yeah, I don't know where Wimpy was earlier, but he was talking about he's got like 7,000 pounds in the box and 50-mile-an-hour winds. I'm like, that's just not fun. That's not good. Let's see who was here. I had Mike Henderson was here. Let's see, James Vaughn, Jim Wall. Good to see you, buddy. Let me scrolly. Bitcoin John. He wanted to let people know, hey, Bitcoin is pushing right up against 57,000 right now. It was 42,000 30 days ago. Just saying, the man wasn't wrong. Hamey was here, and then Hamey did a weird thing. Look at that. He threw up a super sticker. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. I know you're watching this on the replay, but hey, you don't have to do that, but I do appreciate it. So thank you. Let's see. Trucker Tim, Wimpy McPote. There he goes. Let's see. Where was he? I think he was saying something. I think that's what he said. Yeah, there it is. 50-mile-an-hour winds, and I have 7,500 pounds in the box. Right? It's just that sounds horrible, man. Josh McLean.
Definitely not fun.
Good to see you, buddy. Had a chat with Josh earlier, slight PM chat. Interesting stuff going on there. I'd like to talk about that someday soon, Josh, if you don't mind. I think that'd be a fun conversation. Just gonna leave that there out in the wind floating. Everybody's like, what's he talking about? Because that's fun. Let's see. Oh, here's our buddy Matt. Oh, wait, we already got our buddy Matt Nissen right here talking on the screen. What?
There's two of me.
Right. I think there's an imposter out there. CW Victor, ¿cómo estás? CW, I see ya. I don't like people enough to tune in 3 to 4 hours early. That's fair, man. Look, I get it, bro. Just oh, Wimpy's over in the Denver area. There you go.
Okay, so he's about to get to see my other buddy Rob. He's on his way to Denver now.
Nice. Chris Hamilton's over in the Palm Coast Comfort Station. What? Oh, James said I-80's been closed. CW said it had over 70 plus the other day in Wyoming. Oh, Lord.
Yeah. Nope. I do not miss that 80 corridor. Not anymore. I played there enough.
This is a great statement. Hello from 35 load short Houston. Look, I'm not laughing at that being 35 load short, but that is a great way to call that 35 load short Houston is what I'm saying. Oh my God. Like there's a lot of areas like that out there that you can throw that up in front of them. Some worse than others. And like, I've almost given up on their bubble maps lately. I've been trying to peek at them here and there. And every time I look, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, that's right, CW. I think it's time to relocate.
To
get out of that Houston area.
Somewhere, but where? That's the thing. You know what I mean? It's freaking coin toss right now in some of these places. You're just like, I don't know. Oh, there's loads right now. Oh, wait. Now they're all gone. Wait
like
5 minutes.
as soon as they book them, that's it. They're gone.
And that is like a thing. Like a lot of people think it, you hear people a lot of time, they'll say things like, oh, well, they said they had no freight. They had no freight. I kept turning down this load, this load, this load. And then look, all of a sudden I got a great load. That great load wasn't, most of them aren't just sitting there waiting. They are actively booking freight like all day long. I mean, yeah, you'll come across those ones where you find out this load's been sitting on the yard for the last 7 days and now it's late.
Mm-hmm.
It's a thing. I don't know. It's a crappy thing, but it's a thing. I mean, whatever. But it's weird, man. It's just weird.
So, Craig, I know you're in the chat. What happened now? Did something happen with the CEO? I see you posted on Facebook.
Oh yeah. So with that, Adam Miller, the president of Swift Transportation, is now the CEO of Knight Swift Holdings.
Oh.
He has replaced David Jackson, who is apparently moved on to do other things somewhere else. I don't know. Adam Miller was the CFO of Knight Swift Holdings, as well as being the president of Swift. I don't know that it's going to affect him on the Swift side. And I haven't heard. If anybody out there is from Knight, I'm wondering if Knight replaced David Jackson as the president of Swift or of Knight. I wonder if he left all complete, because I don't know. I mean, it was just there was a little blurb on it today on the portal that was talking about it. So I don't know. I know it's more responsibility for Adam Miller. That's crazy because that guy carries a lot already. You know what I mean? As it is. And now he's going to run both of the big shots. I'm just saying that's crazy, man.
Yeah. All power to him and good luck. I mean,
it is. It's like a thing, man. Oh, Matt disappeared. That was awesome. He'll be back. He just logged himself out. That's what it looks like. Let's see. Hey, look, and now he's back, and now I can bring him there and be like, "Hey, Matt, did you actually hit the wrong button?"
No, I hit a button on my mouse. I don't know what happened.
There you go. That's cool. Jeff used to be really good at that. I'm just saying.
I was like, "Whoops! I disappeared. Where'd I go? What the? Whoa!" Get back over here.
I'm reading through chat here. Poop week here came out Sunday. To a not ready load, rescheduled next day, then hold finally, then got a short load. That sucks, Chris. You've had a pretty good run though since the day you started. I'm not gonna lie. You've actually done fairly well. So let's hope it's just a glitch. I could share with you my first day of work this week. I went to work Thursday, did a good thorough pre-trip on my tractor and stuff before we left the house, right? And I was feeling all good about myself. Got up to the DC and Rosie and I did the switchy swatchy thing with the logs and I did a quick walk around again and thumped tires and on the tractor and everything looked good. And we're like, all right, let's get out of here. Let's go hook to our trailer and go. Less than 20 miles later, I'm coming up to the first way station northbound, just north of I-10 on 75. And I get a red light. And I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. It's a coin toss there. And then I get put on the scale and I'm like, oh, okay, whatever. And then the light never turned green and it just stayed red. And I'm just sitting there forever. I'm like, come on, bro, what's going on? And then the man came out with a stick in his hand. And I thought, oh, he's going to hit me with a stick. And then he came out and I rolled my window down and he kind of just looked at me for a second, walked by me, walked to the rear axle of my tractor, reached underneath the trailer and thumped the inside tire on the driver's side on the rear axle. Shook his head, walked back over to me, said, yep, left rear inside tires flat. He said, hey, just pull on up over here to the right and try to get that tire fixed before you leave here, if you could, please. I was like, wow, that was awesome. Like literally, I feel like I was blessed by them stopping me and having that technology. I know it's crazy talk. But hear me out. It had happened so recently, right? It didn't even damage the tire anymore. I ended up having like a piece of metal that was about this long and it was hooked and I still haven't got it out of the dang tire, but it's hooked and it's if you look inside the tire, it looks like this, sticking on the inside of the tire. And it's about as thick as my finger, actually a little bit wider than my finger. And I can't get it out. It's so damn thick, right? Anyhow, but my tire didn't blow apart. Had they not stopped me, I'd have driven another, 100 miles and that tire would have just shredded on me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe taking out my mud flap, maybe taking out a trailer tire. Who knows what else it could have done? Maybe caused a wreck.
Taking out a brake can.
Any number of things. So I was actually pretty darn grateful that he's like, yeah. I mean, they could have wrote me a ticket, right? I mean, they could have violated it right there because it's a flat tire. I mean, it is what it is, coming through the weigh station. And he's like, no, just pull over right up there and keywords here, try and get it fixed before you leave. Like, didn't even demand it. Like, he was just being cool, man. I'm like, yeah, I'm not leaving, bro.
I tried to give it a reason to chase me.
Right. I tried to get the load repowered because I knew that if it was going to take longer than 2 hours to get a tire swapped out, that my load was going to be late. And I didn't want that to fall on, Swift because the Target load was late because it's my tractor. It's my tire. It's my problem. That's late on us, not late on Target,
Mm-hmm.
And then the nighttime dude, Gary, calls. You better stop it, Craig. Craig told me to stop molesting tires with my toys. What a knucklehead. It's a good thing I like you, man. So anyhow, so Gary tries to call. He's got like 6 people on standby at Target that night, right? He calls all 6 of them at least once or twice. And mind you, these people had, several of them had said, hey, man, I'd really want to run tonight. If a load pops up, let me know because I need to go run it. And I actually had it was a good miles type of run. Not one of them answered the dang phone. Not one. And it was early. Like, it was early. It wasn't even that late in the evening. It was like, 10 o'clock or something like that, 9, 10 o'clock. For our loads, that's early. Nobody would answer the phone. So we were 59 minutes late on the first stop. By the time I got to the 4th stop, I was only 30 minutes behind schedule, and everybody was cool with it. And then, of course, Target's tracking stuff had told the first store that I had not even left the store when I was pulling in their driveway. So that I had not left the DC yet. They thought I was still in Florida, and they were like, what?
No.
What's up, TK, my brother? How you doing, man? He said, tell me, you know what, TK, you're going to need to leave now. I think you're going to be the first one I ban. Yep, right there. Pow. Not really. CW said, I've gotten a reminder of why I left reefers back in the 90s. Delivered one load, 10-hour detention, then 151 miles to pick up, an 11-hour wait to get loaded, then 5 days to deliver live unload. Yeah, that's a thing. That's an unfortunate thing, but it's a thing.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate side of the reefer division. You deal with a lot of those live unloads and live loads.
Right. Oh my, that's why I left FFE and that absolute reefer stuff. Cause man, it seemed like every end of every load was, 8, 10, 12, 16 hours. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Cause oh my God. Chris, the trucker, he said, it's been a long while since I've joined live. Glad you're here, man. I know it's been a minute, huh?
I'm going to ask you this question, Charley.
Yeah,
I've talked to a couple other people about it. With our contracts, as far as it goes with the tractor, yes, that's our responsibility if we're down.
Right.
But, when we're down because of a trailer that needs maintenance or some type of repair that's left for us to pick up, what do you think about us probably approaching Swift or maybe asking Swift about compensation for our downtime waiting on those repairs?
I would welcome it. They're gonna say pound sand, bro.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm figuring they would say.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, and but at the same time, if you think about it, they're pretty lenient when like we blow a tire, for instance, right? I mean, they could say, well, you blew a tire, service failure. Right? I mean, technically they could because it's not their fault. It's my truck.
Yeah. But if it's on their trailer that caused us to have the issue,
right? But you got to look at both sides of the coin,
yeah.
right? So
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look, I get where you're coming from. I don't disagree. You ain't wrong. You ain't
I
wrong.
mean, when we have to get repairs and you're sitting there waiting half a day, I mean, that's a half a day of revenue, or
Right.
maybe even a whole day, because you have to wait for parts.
No, I hear you. Life on 18 Wheels. Good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. Been a minute since I actually seen your face. I'm just saying. Kept running into him here and there and there and here, and it's funny. CW, I'm dry van expedited. Just took the reefer load to get out of Oregon. Hey, probably a good move, actually. It's not been pleasant up there lately.
Yeah, they've had a lot of low slowdowns.
Trucker Dan, what's
Hey,
up,
Trucker
bud?
Dan.
CW said, "Don't text and drive, yo." What the hell? Yeah, James Vaughn said, "Not a bad idea, but Swift won't pay." It's true. I mean, it'd be nice. It might be the right thing to do, but like I said, look at both sides of the coin. They could flip that on and say, "Well, okay, now you owe us for the late charge
or something."
right?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So I don't know, man. You know,
there's always pros and cons. Yeah, when you look at both sides.
you know, there's that argument. Well, why doesn't Swift pay 100% of the fuel surcharge that they collect? Well, you know what? I don't care, honestly. And the reason is because they pay me a fuel surcharge on every single load that I pull, whether they collect the surcharge or not. Whereas other companies say, yeah, we give you 100% of fuel surcharge, and they've got like 1% of loads where they have a fuel surcharge.
Yeah.
So 100% of nothing is still nothing. Just saying. So, I mean, it's one of those things, man. You know, it's just a matter of how you want to look at it, how you want to approach it, right? I mean, sure, it'd be nice to get compensated for something else. But let's say, heaven forbid, Matt, maybe you missed that flat tire because, you know, you're tired and you were a little cranky and you're just like, man, I just want to drop this trailer and go to bed. Whatever, you know, and you dropped a trailer and it had a flat.
Oh, yeah.
And then they come back and say, well, Matt, you dropped this. You were the last one on that trailer. So we're going to charge you for that tire so that we can pay this other guy.
Yeah.
We got to watch all these angles, man. You got to be careful about what you ask for because of those unintended consequences. I'm just saying. Uh-oh. Oh, there you are. I thought you were frozen, man. I was watching. You're like, you were stone-faced, bro. You were just like, I was like, holy crap, he totally froze. That was awesome. Life on 8 Wheels. Cindy's been out and about. Yeah. Hope you're doing well, though, man. Seriously. Let's see. Chris said, I hope I just don't get stuck down here. If I do, I'll come luck you up. I'm not even sure how to take that. He's gonna luck me up, yo.
Oh no, they won't. Yeah. Trying to get anything from Papa Swift is like pulling teeth.
Right.
I can definitely vouch for that.
Right. Oh, look, my bad, Chris. I just figured it could have went any number of ways after lucking me up. I'm just saying.
Gonna lock you up. Well, you better watch out, Charlie. He's probably that.
Whoa. Family show, yo, or something like that. I don't know. Oh, you're gonna get me in trouble.
I'm just reminded of the movie Joe Dirt.
So Jeff's son last week was throwing me under the bus. Said he learned a word from me, and I'm like, that was not me. And Jeff's like, must have been him. Must have been Charlie. I'm like, man, whatever. Hi, Pete. If you're watching, buddy, I see you. I don't see you, but I see you. I see you in my mind. Don't say bad words. Don't blame me for it either. Just saying. James said, who wants to join me in Tampico in July for 2 weeks sitting on a beach and look other stuff caught? What? Speak English, man. What are you trying to say at the end of that? Because I don't even know what you're saying, bro. But it sounds funny. I'm just saying. He's coming after Charlie's tire molesting toys. Oh, Mike Henderson. With the auto inflation on the trailer tires, it happens that you miss a flat something. True story.
Mm-hmm.
You don't realize it's a slower leak and it stays good while you're driving. And the light doesn't, and a little white light or whatever on this thing. If it's real slow, that light doesn't come on and tell you nothing.
No, you won't know until the tire goes bluey. You'll know then.
Here's a tip for you. If you're picking up one of these trailers with the auto inflate systems on it, right? And you happen to notice one's flat, but you can't really figure out why. It's probably got a slow leak. Let's be real. Get you a ratchet strap, right? Get a ratchet strap, put it around the face of the tire, ratchet that sucker real tight, air up the brakes. It'll fill that tire up. It'll help sit the bead and everything.
I'm a country boy.
Don't put ether in it. Don't do that, man.
Oh, I've done it.
I did this on a brand new farm tractor. Brand new tire. I'm like, I'm a little ether lighter. Poof. Nope. Set the damn rim and the tire on fire. Ruined the damn tire. Couldn't put the tire out. Might have been a little too much ether. Just saying. Whatever.
Bitch.
It was a thing. Still had that tire. Had just bought it. Literally had just bought the tire to replace the darn. Yeah. Had to go buy another one.
Oh,
CW,
Lord.
then you won't be able to get the strap off. Yes, you will. Just release the ratchet, man. Dang. What's wrong with
Sometimes
you?
if you just put around the yard a little bit with it, it's enough to get it to seal up.
Sometimes. I've had that work about half the time. If you got a 2x4 or a 4x4 block with you, put it underneath the good tire. Then you don't have to do weird things with the ratchet strap to try and roll over it and all that, because I've done that too. I ruined a ratchet strap because I didn't have a ratchet strap that had hooks. It was the E-clamps on it. I tied that sucker together, and like I wasn't paying attention, and it got too tight real fast, and I couldn't get it to unbuckle. I cut it. It was awesome. Just saying, whatever. Anyhow, so geez, I'm just on a roll tonight. Oh, fuel surcharge. Anyone want to know what that is? If you don't know what it is, guess what? Pow, there it is. It is 0.462 for the OTR van fuel surcharge. And the West Coast went up to 10. So the fuel surcharge itself went down from 0.47 something last week. I can't remember what it was. 0.47 something.
1471.
Yeah. So it didn't even drop a full penny, almost a full penny. But then the West Coast went up. So if you're on the West Coast, it's a wash. It stayed flat for you. It just worked out because last week the West Coast was 9 cents. Anyhow, but that's your fuel surcharge for you guys over at Swift. And I hope that you're happy. I don't know. I heard people chanting they wanted like the prices to go down. I'm like, man, no, I want it to go up. I want $10 diesel. Is that wrong? I mean, it's bad for the economy, but it's great for my pocket. Just saying, it's good for my business. It's weird.
Shop for your fuel.
Right.
I met a contractor yesterday that was, I guess he must have been new, but we talked for a little bit last night. He did not know that he couldn't fuel at stops outside of the Big Five. Surprised me, and I surprised him. He'd fueled up at the Flying J across the interstate from me up there in Illinois, $4.25 a gallon at that truck stop, that Flying J.
Oh, God.
A minute across the highway interstate where I was at, brand new Quick Star truck stop, $3.69 a gallon.
Oh, Lord. You know, it's a bummer they don't. Yeah.
I feel bad for a lot of the new guys that don't know and they just jump into it. And
I try to find new people, man. I really do, and I've got quite a few people around the country, driver leaders, recruiters, things like that, that will steer people to us and to the groups, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if they don't actually get there and engage and ask questions and things like that, I mean, what do you? And then they get mad because they're like, "Oh, well, I didn't know."
Yeah, I
Hey,
told
Mr.
him about
T,
the group.
thank you, sir.
Yeah, I informed him about the group and said, "Don't be afraid to come in and ask." And
Right,
I mean, that's what we're here for.
exactly.
We're a community to help each other. He said he'd look it up. I don't know if he's on here now or not, but
All right, let's hope so. If you're a new guy and you're here, hey, say a hello or something in the chat so we know who you are. Maybe introduce yourself. It'd be cool. Summer fuel prices are coming. Yeah. I think summer has happened 4 times already down here in Florida this winter. I'm just saying. I know I've been through at least 3 springs already. Because my aloe vera
come
plants
down
out
here to
front,
the southeast.
my aloe
We'll
vera
experience
plants
all
out
4
front
seasons.
are growing flowers everywhere. My aloe veras, like massive flowers. The hummingbirds are going to be attacking my yard here very soon. If it doesn't all of a sudden freeze and kill everything again, who knows? Because it's happened.
Okay, Craig. Yeah, you're new. You're new. You don't know what to do.
Craig's new. I like it. Is Jeff on vacation again? No, he's having a rough day.
Oh, he's having a vacation.
Yeah. From sanity. He's been going kind of crazy today with all kinds of stuff going on, bad trailer and an inspection and just nightmare in Lewiston, Idaho. And it just kept stacking. That was hella loud. That was awesome.
Yeah, I might need to put that on vibrate. Come in, Zordon.
Right?
Y'all know I'm the Green Ranger now. Shit, I'm sorry.
CW. New too. Just got my license last week. Nice, bro. Welcome. Auto socks are nice. I have 4 pair, but ice will wear them up. Keep change for ice and plow roads. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely don't want to be on them long from what I hear on those conditions. And so, yeah. Okay, so Jeff was actually last night, broke out his auto socks, got them put on, was just about to put drag chains on the trailer, and the snowplow guy came by and didn't tell him, but told the lady trucker in front of him, "Hey, we just lifted the chain laws." He's like, "Oh." Luckily, he hadn't actually hung the iron ones yet, so it literally took him 5 minutes to put the socks on and then take them back off. So whatever. I'm like, I'm telling you, the last 24 hours have been interesting for Jeff. It's been comical to listen to him. He's not amused right now. He's not amused at all.
If he signed in right now, I'm guaranteeing we'd probably see that grumpy Walter face.
Right? For real. But he's doing okay.
Love you, Jeff.
Yeah, he's actually out there trying to get down. I mean, the last time I talked to him, he's like, "Man, I'm still like 200 miles from the interstate or something like that." Like 2 hours or something. I don't know. I'm like, good Lord, I hate running that back road.
Oh,
It's
God,
not,
yes. And it gets
especially this time.
dicey.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. Narrow switchbacks. Yeah, and at one point you just feel like you're going around that corner and you're about to take out the wall with you, like just sheer granite wall or whatever it is. Yeah.
Right. It's crazy. What do we got? I'm tired. It's been a weird day, man. Oh, there it is again. Go Power Rangers. Boo, 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 boo. Oh, my bad. For real, Victor. He said, "Vamos a fiesta." Just saying. Wait.
Come in, Zordon.
Nice. Oh my God. So I felt like I was missing something. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Oh my God.
Yes, I'm telling how old I am.
All right. Or how young.
Tell my body that with the check engine light.
Right. That's for real. How old are you? You're what? 40? Yeah. 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 Yeah.
That check engine light's come on now. Ding.
So I turned 52 in September is what I did. I still like the fact that people call Jeff the old guy, though. I'm not going to lie, because he's, 2 years younger than I am, but whatever. Wait, Donna, are you still here? I think Jeff just turned 50. I don't think he turned 51. I can't remember. Dang it. I'm a terrible person. I'm lucky to remember my own age, to be honest. And the only reason I know how old my oldest son is because I've been married 32 years, and that's the math. That's how old he is. I'm just saying, don't ask about the months. They don't line up right. Living in sin. What? Who does that? Is Jeff 50 or 51, Donna? James says, I'm still 20. At 40, holy check engine light, for real. Yeah. You are not 20, sir. I've seen you. I'm just saying. And you may only be like 40, but you look like you're 97. What? Oh, he is 51. My bad. I was close. I thought he just turned 50, but I guess that's right. I'm a terrible friend. What do you want? What do you want from me? It's amazing. I forgot his birthday. I knew it was coming up. I knew the day before his birthday that it was his birthday. The day before his birthday, I talked about, oh man, your birthday's tomorrow. And you know what I did? Forgot about it for like the next 3 days. Because I'm a terrible person. Ages or inches. Oh my God. Victor, don't get me in trouble. Oh my gosh. So let's see. I gotta keep checking the phones to see if anyone calls because I forget about it. Oh man. No, but I did. Just saying. Good Lord, this cough. It has not been okay. This cough, I swear this cough is going to kill me. I'm 3, Dan says. James said I'm 40, still doing 20-year-old stuff.
Hey, I'm right there with you.
What are you talking about, Wimpy? What do you mean? It hurts to smoke right now, though, honestly. My lungs being the way they are, it's not pleasant. Ugh. I'm 52, still doing 12-year-old stuff, so I'm just saying, whatever.
Until I'm reminded, oh, this is why I quit doing that. Yeah.
Right. It's usually the day after. I'm like, oh, that was stupid. Why did I do that? That was, oh my God.
One year took my nephew out to a trampoline park, and he wants to play and have fun. God. And here I go. Yeah, I'll go with you.
Nope, I'm smarter than that one. Yep. Nope, I'm smarter than that. There's a trampoline in our backyard. This guy ain't getting in it. No, sir. Nope. I know I'm gonna lose a hip, a shoulder, my back, my neck. I'm gonna dislocate an eyeball somehow on a trampoline. That's what's gonna happen. And Lord help me once I do that, because I'm like, oh, help me. And nobody wants to see that. Just saying. Chris, just wait till you get derated along with the check engine light. And that would lead into Victor's statement. The little blue pill does. Just saying. What? That's not. Look, it's not my fault. Okay, I can't help it if they're set up that way. I'm just saying. It's not my fault. I'm not in trouble. I didn't say any bad words. Just remember that we can still hit the button, Don. I'm pretty sure we're still safe. I stopped smoking cold turkey. Holy, I stopped smoking never again. Will I pick up cigarettes? Look, I quit. I literally quit cold November 7th of 2008. No, it was like the 5th or 6th, because I started driving for Swift like the 7th or 8th. And I literally quit cold turkey. I smoked 2 packs that night. I stayed up the whole night, said by, this morning, I'm going to stop smoking, right? And I put my last cigarette out 5 minutes before like 8 o'clock in the morning, and emptied all the ashtrays, put them all away, threw all the rest of the cigarettes I had away, and did not smoke anything for 7 years, 8 years. It's not to say I didn't crave. Like every time I smelled the cigarette, I craved every day. And then one day I found a cigar that I had in storage in a glass, sealed in a glass tube. It was a Macanudo Crystal Cafe cigar, not a high end cigar. You know, it's like $10 cigar, $7 cigar, or something like that. But it was sealed in a glass tube. It was in my storage building in Florida for over 14 years. True story. I found it while going through some boxes, and I went, oh, this is either going to be the most epic cigar, great, or the most epic, horrible cigar ever, right? So I cracked it, cut the end off, and lit that thing. I got to tell you, it was the best cigar I've ever smoked in my life. And I've never been able to find anything like it again. So apparently aging one of those things in a Florida storage unit in a glass tube does amazing things to that thing, because it was fabulous, and I've never been able to replicate it. And I've smoked some pretty expensive cigars here and there. I've had people hand me a couple of really super expensive cigars, and I'm like, doesn't rate to that one, which is kind of sad. CW, if that's the case, Mike, I'm a drooling toddler. That was back in the day. My trainer told me as a trucker, you lose 5 IQ points every year as a trucker. At this point, I'm Forrest Gump.
Oh God.
Oh Lord. I'm just saying. Oh, opening the trailer on tobacco load. Look, I've only done one cigarette load ever in my life. And I gotta tell you that it was a little overwhelming, because it was right after I stopped smoking. Right. And I was like, oh. Good thing there was a security guard there.
Flashbacks.
Oh, dude. There was a security guy there too, because he's like, we got to see you open it. We stand here till you back into the dock. Okay. Guess they're worried I'm going to steal a carton of cigarettes or something nonsense. And that was back when they were still cheap. Let's be real. Not like $10 a pack now or whatever the heck it is. Oh, so what do you guys got going on? What is everyone doing? What do you want to talk about? You guys got anything pressing? Got anything that's like just driving you nuts this week? Feel free to throw it up, you guys. That's the devil trying to tempt you, Charlie. Look, the devil is constantly trying to tempt me with all sorts of things, and I'm just saying. Oh, just sending the pic of the burnt bread. Nice. I can't wait to see this. Oh, let's see. Where is it? It's got to be somewhere. I got to look now. Now I'm just totally intrigued. Wait. Oh, my Lord. Wait, let's see if I can make this work. See if I can share this. It's on my phone, so I apologize.
That's not burnt. That's just extremely well done.
That's Cajun. That's Cajun bread, yo. Wow. That's gnarly. That is, wow, Donna. You know what? I'm glad you're okay, because that could have gotten really bad really quick. That super dark spot was just on the verge of flaming on, yo. Oh my gosh. Oh, the wait time this week. Oh yeah, you were talking about that reefer trailer, that reefer load you had to pull, and yeah, that sucked. Definitely not fun.
I spent a whole day at a place once because they just literally forgot about me in the dock. Didn't even know I was there. I mean, they closed down and left. Cool. I was asleep, and I'm the only truck sitting there. Wake up in the middle of the night and
right.
Get out my truck. Next thing I know, cops are showing up. Like, you shouldn't. How'd you get in there? Dude, I've been here ever since this time.
Right.
Open.
That would be comical right there. I've never had that happen. God, I can't even imagine that. Like, I'm like, what are you guys doing, man? Whatever. My luck, they'd be shooting at me already. I'm just saying. Wimpy said, I had a broken tequila bottle on an alcohol load. The tequila was dripping off the back of the trailer. I'm thinking, grab a mug for real. Oh, that would have been terrible. That would not have been okay for me because I might have, I don't know. I got to tell you, I'd have been torn. I'd have been torn. Okay, how do I put this? How do I seal this? I got, chug. No. That's not going to end well.
I would definitely be out doing something, and I probably would go to jail.
I'm just saying it may have happened once or twice where I was naked in my neighborhood. It may have been a
They call him the streak.
couple of heavy tequila nights. I have since decided that will never happen again. So I do not drink like that anymore. No. Look, I paid for both of those like for a week or more. The second one was probably 2 weeks of just god awful. Like, what are you doing, stupid? First of all, nobody needs to see all this out on there. I'm just saying, right? Luckily for me, it was super late, super dark, and we've got a bunch of good neighbors who are all pretty tight people, you know. Oh my gosh. Oh, CW said I had Tyson Foods sit me over 30 hours to pick up a load. No access to the bathroom or break room. Whoa, see, no,
that's too much.
That ain't cool, man. And I was mad. I showed up to my first stop yesterday, right? I got there at like 5 a.m. And the receiver is pretty cool, man. This guy Alan is a receiver at this store in Birmingham. And so shout out to that guy. Like Alan. The lady that holds the keys for the fire door because their roller door is messed up. The lady that is the key holder for the fire door at the Birmingham store on US 280, just off of 459. I'm just going to say it like that. And I probably should never do this, but I'm doing it anyhow. Not a nice person. So I went up to ring the bell because I really, really needed the bathroom. Like I'd been there, a good hour and a half already. There's nowhere to go, anywhere else to go around there where you can find a restroom within 40 miles at least. Right. And I'm like, okay, I know they're in there working. Go ring the bell. Nothing. Ring the bell. I can hear people talking. Nothing. Ring the bell. There's people literally right on the other side of the door talking. Can hear them. Apparently, she would not allow anyone to open the door. So that was 6 or 6:30. I didn't get in that door till 7:30. Needless to say, I ran straight to the restroom, handled my business, came back, was not happy, and really was expecting to get complained about that day because I might have started talking rather loud to other people, not her, about her. And how I figure she just hates all truck drivers. So whatever. Because that was look, she could have just said, hey, I ain't got time for you. Go away. I mean, it's not that hard to talk to the door, right? Just acknowledge us. I mean, that would be nice. I don't know about you guys, but it would be nice just to be acknowledged sometime, something. But yeah, that was not cool, man. I was a little bummed out. But I didn't get complained on, at least not that anyone told me. So that was cool. I was really expecting it. OTR Vic, where's Jeff? He is driving his truck. He's having a rough day. He's had all kinds of things stack up against him today, so he's not real happy right now. He might call in. He could have called in because I clicked off that screen. Nope, nobody called in yet. But if he does, hopefully he'll call in, and it could be comical because then his signal will probably go in and out and disappear, and that's always great because then he sounds like a transformer. CW said he's hiding from Donna. No, Jeff needs to go home just to spend some time at home. He's been home a couple times, like in 24, but it's pretty much just been for like a 34. Like no real quality time home, which is kind of a bummer. So he needs a break. But we all need to make money. That's the bummer. It's just been such a rough year already. I don't know about everyone else, but I know it's not been great for us. How's your year going, Matt?
It's going good thus far. I mean, numbers wise, I've been operating in the green pretty much most all the week. So it's been going good. Yeah, I can't complain. There she is.
Who's that? Jessica S. Henderson. Okay, I made it. Matt is my favorite truck driver.
Dixie's the name of the truck.
Oh, I was like, what?
That's my PFF ride or die.
Nice. I dig it. Hi, Jessica. Nice to meet you. I'm Charlie. Glad you're here. Glad you're popping in and seeing here. Wait, because clearly you're here to see him. So let me make it better for you. Look at that. I'm just saying. You're just saying. I'll just talk in the background. In fact, you know what? You two just go along like nobody's here.
Yeah, with like the 30 other people that's in the room. Okay.
Where's it gonna happen? Oh my God.
But no, she came riding out on the truck with me once. I think I was still a company driver then, but she came out and I took her clear cross country. She'd been all the way to California.
Is that when the cops were chasing you and you got that whole crossing state line charge thing, or never mind? Anyhow,
it might have been. I don't know.
Oh, Donna said there's an update on the bread. Bread tastes okay. Only the crust got burnt. Just got done unplugging the oven so I can turn on my breaker. Look, I totally would have done that same thing. I'd have been like, let's knock it loose. I'd have used like a butter knife and cracked it just to see how much I could flake off first, right? I'm not a crust guy anyhow. Look, Jessica's down to have a conversation, is what I'm saying. Look,
what would you like to talk about, Jessica?
Look, Jessica, I could throw you an invite. You could come on the show, and I'll just let you and Matt take over, and I'll just sit back and look. I'll just leave, and then it could be you guys, and we'll just like see. It'll be the Matt and Jessica show today, and I mean, what could go wrong? Craig, that was with the other Jessica. Oh, my bad, Craig. My bad.
Yeah, see, that's what she. Well, I don't even know. I doubt it's going to work with this. But as bright as my screen is, or that camera.
Now hold it
there
still.
She is. There she is with the truck when she came out on the road with me.
Hi, Jessica.
Oh, she was so thrilled.
Look, she could totally call in. I'm just saying. Look, there's a phone number scrolling across the bottom right now. I mean, whatever. You can call. You're free to call in. This show is driven by the viewers.
You want to see a nice photo of her and her.
Don't get people in trouble.
No, not like that, Charlie. Come on,
bro.
It's her late fur baby, but he's kind of snuggled up with her, sleeping while they're riding. We miss him. He was definitely a fun little guy to chase around.
Right. I could imagine that.
She's probably gonna hang me for showing that picture because she's like, hey, that ain't necessary. Delete that picture. She doesn't know. Well, she does.
And now it's on the
interwebs
forever. Just saying. It's on the interwebs forever.
I'm gonna have to run and hide. She's gonna beat me.
Hey, sometimes you have to pay for that kind of service. See, look, now you're taking me down this dark path. So if you look at the bottom of the screen, there's a number right now. It says 813-548-3722. That is 813 live SCC. You can feel free to call in. You'll talk to our groovy little Google translator thingy-mabobber that whatever you say, it will not tell us that. It'll tell me something completely different than what you tell it. And it's always fun to see what it puts on my screen because it's fun. CW, I was going to say my wife is watching over my shoulder.
Oh, God, I got to take a ticket. Okay.
Oh, let's see. Oh, my God, Craig. What is wrong with you? Why, Craig? Craig.
He's trying to rub a little bit of salt.
Why can't I ban someone from this platform? It upsets me that I can't ban someone in StreamYard. Just saying. Craig, they say end of first quarter. They said 90 days a while back. If you recall, they also said that by the end of 2022, we would have a load board with percentage. Just saying. It was the thing that was said.
No, CW, that ain't going to happen. I don't get those. It ain't like that between her. We're just really good friends.
Hey,
Been through a lot.
hey, don't nobody need to know. Excuse me. Oh man, where are we going with all this, Matt? I just don't even know what's happening right now. I
don't
bring you
either.
on and we go down some weird paths, and I love it. I gotta be
That took a
careful. I'm gonna
turn
get in
quick.
trouble. Life on 18 wheels. Taking bets on the load board. Over or under, what's the spread is what I want to know. Because whatever. I just look, this is gonna come out really bad. Doesn't matter how I say it. I just think a lot of people are gonna be very disappointed with what we get. It's just not going to be what you think it's going to be, in my opinion. I mean, we've tried to keep people's expectations realistic, right? Because they've been telling us all along, when it goes live, you're only going to see 3 days worth of freight. There's no stacking. There's no percentage. It's just swift loads. And some of these planners will steal it right off you, even though you just planned it. And I don't know how they can do that or why that's okay, but it happens. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Craig, April 1st, indeed, sir.
Uh-huh.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Chris. Load board. First I've heard of that. Can you explain it to me? Mike's got some oceanfront property for anyone who has faith in a load board. Just saying. Look, I'm not even going to argue with you guys. And I was testing it right up until they shut it down and said, we got to do some stuff. We'll bring you guys back in when we get it a little closer to ready. And then it just kind of turned into, no, I don't know. Maybe Jeff and I were cut out. Maybe there's still other people testing it. That's a possibility. And they just never told me and Jeff. That it could happen.
Yeah.
Look, because we haven't been real kind about it. So it's not that we're being mean about it. We're being honest about it. You know what I mean? We've always said that we would be honest about things. So Victor, is that the load board where we sell our loads? Oh my God. Oh my Lord. I'm sorry. I'm just going through chat. We keep hearing it coming out in a month, that line of my contract, right? Oh my Lord. So look, okay, we might as well talk about it. So again, 3 days of freight is all you're going to be able to see out on it, right? So today plus 2 days, I think. That's as far out as you'll be able to see. If you're not already dispatched on a load, you'll be able to take one off the load board. Once you're dispatched on that load, you could stack another one and hope some planner doesn't take it off you. But you can't like stack a couple loads on you for like the week. It won't happen. Oh, 803 area code, Matt.
Yep.
Oh, it's happening. It's happening. A thing's gonna happen. James Bond said, in the Army, we're going to have today the green. Yeah, the green weenie. OTR Vic. Is Todd the biggest trucking influencer on YouTube still Swift? No, Todd is not at Swift. He left quite some time ago. He's been he went to another company. I believe it was F2F. Had some stuff going on there. He was running his Volvo over there. Then he went to another place called, I believe it's SRO Logistics is where he's at now. Small company owned by a older dude and his wife, is my understanding. Seems to be pretty happy there. I don't know. That's what I got. Let's see. Jessica Henderson. Swift driving Matthew Newsom. That's what it says on my screen. Jessica Henderson, Swift driving Matthew Newsom. Let's bring Jessica on. What is happening right now? Could not change call status because call is not in process. What just happened?
I don't know.
Hang on. Something happened. Oh, terminated calls. What is happening? Let me try this again. Talk. Oh. Do we have you, Jessica?
I think I'm on.
Well, there you are.
Did I make it?
We got you.
Woo!
Oh,
You CW Charlie hung up on
Hold
you.
on, I gotta find the video now.
Oh,
video we talked. Huh?
I wish I could give you
I
video.
can't
That could be
see y'all.
funny. Well,
Oh, yeah. You won't be able to
Can
see
y'all
us on
see
the
me?
phone when you're listening
no,
to the show.
it's just the phone line. I apologize.
That is so wrong. They should. Oh no, I can see y'all.
Well, you can see us on YouTube still.
Oh, okay. Y'all just can't see me.
Right. Well, thank you for
Okay,
calling.
that's cool,
Nice
but-
to meet you. I'm Charlie.
I'm Jessie. Nice to meet you. Hey, Mama Mateo.
What's up? You know, you
You
staying?
guys go right
Yeah,
ahead.
even-
Another day in South Kakalaki.
Huh?
I said just another day here in York, South Kakalaki.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I used to live in North Kakalaki. Just saying. Whatever.
The South's better. They got better roads.
Whatever. I can't even argue that anymore because I was gonna say, well, North Kakalaki got
And I
Fort
did
Bragg,
not
but
mean
they don't
my
have that
body,
anymore.
Mateo.
Well, you got Fort Liberty and
Fort
what is it,
Liberty
like
garbage.
three different bases now. They split it up to.
I've given up on it.
Oh,
I still call it Fort Bragg. I don't care what anyone says.
that's what it is to me. Fort Bragg North, Fort Bragg South.
All my people are like, yep, Fort
Monticello
Bragg.
is like the most beautiful place around here.
Yeah.
Yes, it's so pretty.
So tell us about yourself, Jessica.
Tell you what.
Tell us about yourself. What do you do?
So my name is Jessica Sky Henderson. I'm kidding.
Good start.
Uh-huh.
It
Good.
really is.
Well, that's a fascinating
I
life
like
story,
to ride
Jessica.
dirt bikes. I could give you a life story, and we could talk for, probably 24 hours, you know.
Uh-huh.
Well, we've got
But
56
I
minutes
hate
left.
holding the phone to my head. But I got my earbuds in right now, so I'm good.
Well, that's Southern twang kicking in, isn't it?
Right? I dig it. I dig it.
I don't get it. I don't hear it in me.
That's because your ears are broken. It's all right.
Re-listen to the show
I'm
when
literally
you
doing
call.
this in my right ear. Yeah, maybe that's why I had such trouble getting on. What you smoking there, Charlie?
Well, that's a crappy Cuban round cigar. I'm dipping into my reserve stash today because I haven't been to the cigar shop.
Oh, well, that's okay. But
It's a bad cigar. They're not groovy. They're my, oh man, I ran out of cigar.
you can make them better.
No, not with a CDL. I can't.
You're right.
Trust me, I would be a pot smoker. I'll say it out loud. I got no problem with it. I would absolutely be a smoker if it wasn't for the CDL,
Matt,
and I'd
don't
be a
look like
much
you're having a heart
happier
attack
person.
again.
Do what? Don't have a heart attack. What would I have a
Yeah,
heart
you look like you're about to have a heart attack. We're talking about pot.
I wonder how that's going to play
I'm
on
not
YouTube.
afraid to admit it either. I'm a pothead, okay?
I wish I could. Look, I'm
Oh
telling
my
you,
God.
like legitimately, I've got all this I've insomnia, this massive chronic pain. They say PTSD. I've got a couple other
I
things.
feel you, man. I've been diagnosed with all of it too.
You know what I mean? And because I have a
eat
CDL,
without it.
CDL means I can't do it. That sucks. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
I can assure you that people would tell you that I would be a much nicer person. I
think Matt would too, but no, Matt's very calm and collected. I couldn't see Matt being high, honestly.
How much fun is it to hug Matt?
I love Matt's hugs. He's so warm and cozy.
I feel the same way. Like I hug on this man like he's a great big teddy bear.
But then when he came home this time, he didn't even come see me.
Oh, Matt.
Hey, I tried. I called.
I still have your Christmas present.
Oh, Matt. You are
called,
a bad man.
But
yeah, when I go out, I'm out. And I keep my phone on vibrate because I got nosy people in the house. So
Craig just said, "Dang it, Charlie, we're all getting pulled for a random tomorrow." Right? Look,
hope you're clean.
I think that's why I get pulled. I go through these spurts where I go through 8 randoms in a year, and then they don't pull me for anything for a while, and then 8 more randoms with a breathalyzer mixed in every other time.
Yeah, I'm gonna get a random now.
Breathalyzer.
Yes, I haven't gotten a random yet.
Chris,
whenever I go into my
you are not
physical.
far. Chris said, retirement day, front porch bottle of whiskey and a doobie twice the size of my cigar. Absolutely, sir. It's going to happen. It's going to be a thing.
Sounds wonderful.
Right? CW said too much information. I'm sorry, brother. I can't help it.
If you've ever seen the YouTube video of Fluffy, and when he was on Snoop's show, that would be me.
Oh, right? Right, dude, that was like one of the greatest things ever. Hearing that whole thing go down and just like, oh my God. And so here's the funny thing is, when I was a smoker back in the day, right? Long before the CDL, weed wasn't so great. THC concentrations were pretty low. Right? Nowadays, they start pulling these crazy percentages, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to have a heart attack and die right there on the spot. It's going to be okay.
Yeah, they really do too much with it. Just grow the shit and smoke it. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. James said, not me, I'm Sikh. My guru said, no intoxicating stuff such as drug, alcohol, tobacco. I'm good. James, hey, man. You do you, brother. I ain't gonna get mad. That's for sure.
That's right.
Oh Lord. Well, hey Jessica, I'm gonna let you go. I do appreciate you popping in, though.
Yes, it was super awesome. So Matt, I texted you something. So did you get it?
Ooh.
No.
What did I say?
Uh-oh.
When I got logged in.
This thing being slow. That's the last message I ever got from you.
Give me a shout out. Woo woo.
Woo woo.
Oh,
Shout out.
I did when you didn't hear me give you your shout out when your message popped up that you made it in, so I knew you were watching. And
well,
Charlie pointed
it didn't
out.
work the first 3 times. It's Jesse, okay? It just happens to me. But Charlie, it was nice talking to you too.
You as well.
Man,
you be good. Be careful.
We can all get together and have a ball when you retire.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, we're going down to his ranch at some point. We're gonna have fun with the pew pew.
Oh,
he done told us.
Absolutely. Bring guns and we'll have a good time. All right, Jessica, you have a good one. It's good to meet you.
I'll talk to you
All
later.
right, Charlie, you too. All right, call me later, Matt. Y'all be safe.
Thank you. She's a hoot.
She's a handful, yeah. She keeps me on my toes. I'm gonna put you that way.
Just so everyone knows, I'm speaking for medicinal purposes, is what I'm talking about, because I do have all of these afflictions where this type of thing would be quite amazing for. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Look, Donna. Recreation topics are no go for the monetization. They really strict on that. I'm not speaking recreational. I'm speaking medicinal. Just saying. The only problem with it is that concealed carry permit and a medical marijuana card.
You can't have both. Yeah.
It's lame. I mean, I get it, but it's lame. Anyhow, look, that's okay. Well, I guess we won't monetize this one. That's fine. I'm not worried about it, honestly. It's gonna be all right. It's just a thing. And you know what? It's a shame. In fact, I'm gonna go further on. It's a shame that we can't just because of a CDL. Because I know an awful lot of vets and an awful lot of people who've been through a lot of horrible things where the proper dosages of THC or even CBD, I mean, we can't even take CBD products because we have to worry about it possibly popping hot. And no CBD company out there will guarantee that you won't pop hot for THC. They'll tell you 100% there is no THC in our product. Okay, can you give me something in writing that says if I pop hot, you're going to back me up? No, oh hell no. No. We can't guarantee you won't pop hot. I'm just saying it's weird. So yeah, it's a weird thing. I don't understand why. So Matt, you were law enforcement. You worked the law enforcement side of the world. So for me, when I pull up behind a guy, hit my blue lights, pull him over, and he's like, "Hey, bro, what's up?" I'm like, "Okay, let's talk for a minute." And you're like, "Bro, look, I got a bag of Funyuns." He's like, "Man, you're my best friend, bro." I'm like, "Yeah, we can be buddies, right?" And never been punched by a guy who was smoking. Not once have I ever been punched by a guy that was smoking when I pulled him over. Just saying. Now, pull over a dude that's drinking.
Oh God, they're ready to fight.
Immediately, he's throwing punches through a closed window, man. I'm just saying, it's wrong.
That's it. I mean,
Ugh.
do I for medicinal purposes like you? I mean, yeah, I know a bunch of guys that would benefit from it. I mean,
my God.
Even I'm one that my doctors even told me you need to move somewhere to be able to get you a medical card for this stuff. And I was like, dude, I can't. I have a CDL. But it's I mean, the PTSD and all that stuff. It just
right. And from everyone that I know that does for PTSD, for depression, for insomnia, they are way more functional utilizing that treatment.
There are way more worse things out there than that to me. I mean, like you, I'm yet to ever meet somebody that was violent. I mean, everybody I met, that 70s show, it's
bro,
everybody's sitting around laughing.
Bunions, man, bunions. I'm just saying. Be like, look, I got some M&Ms for you, buddy. They're your best friend for life, right there.
It's not, as long as it's not rock candy,
right? Oh my God, we have gone so far off track. This is hilarious. I'm gonna get in so much trouble later. I can't wait. Mike Anderson, Stone Charley blasting off with his pew pews. You know what? This is the funny thing. I don't think I would. I don't think I'd be shooting. Like, I think I'm actually smart enough because I may or may not, back in the day, had partaken, choosing words carefully while I chew on this Hershey Kiss. And I cannot drive. Let's just be real. I cannot drive in that state because my foot does this. Doesn't matter what pedal it's on. Doesn't matter what pedal it's on. It's weird. I'm gonna get in so much trouble now. TK, exactly. I really can't with y'all today. Thank you, TK. I love you, brother. Man, we need to get together, man. Like, seriously, it's been a minute.
That's another the same down here in Pioneer, Craig. My truck's just a steady rocking, and no, don't nobody go any further than
Right?
it's the wind.
Gotten me in enough trouble today. There.
Oh,
I'm done. Donna muted me. TK's in Houston. You're in Houston. I'm in my house. Just saying. I ran. What did we do this week? We did ride it 3,000 miles this week, I think is what we did. Oh, no, Lisa, stop it. Don't. Lisa, stop it. Oh, Craig. Twisters tonight. Snow tomorrow morning. Gotta love it. No. Oh, wait. A twister, a snow twister.
Man, are we coming up on what's that movie? That had the three big snowstorms that just poured from the north south.
Right.
Let me make a run for Mexico now.
CW. Craig, they have storm chasers out in that area. Can watch them after Charley gets done here. I think some people think I'm already done, CW. Just saying. Snownado. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about right there. Oh, man. Welcome back. Oh, hey, have a good night, man. Didn't know you were here. I'm sorry I missed you. Glad you popped in, but thank you. I appreciate you. I just like that name. Is it wrong that I'm hearing the song in my head from Welcome Back, Cotter? Are you old enough for that one?
I know what song you're talking about.
You were like right on the edge of that one, I'm pretty sure.
I had to think about it hard for a second.
You caught some old reruns is what you caught in your day, but I'll take it. I don't care. I don't even care. Welcome back. You can't think of the words.
I'm trying to stay out of trouble now. I'm already thinking Miss Donna's already going to come after me now because when I'm on the show, we seem to all get in trouble.
Right?
I don't know.
I meant finish the broadcast not being baked. We're used to that. Thank you, CW. I appreciate you, brother. I grew up watching Cotter. Right? That was like a great show. Like, seriously, that was a great show back in the day. And now we have keeping up with the Kardashians. Because what? I'm just saying. TV is broken. Turker Dan said, me and this cold weather aren't getting along very well. Look, we drove up to Atlanta the other day. It was like 29 degrees overnight. And then it was 70 degrees on our way back. And then it was like down to 30 something. And it was back to like 68. And I'm like, what is happening, man? I just don't know how to deal with the weather right now. It's been crazy. And I'm just running Florida, Georgia, and Alabama. That's all I've been running. And I'm going, just don't even know how to process it. Hey, Matt, are you dedicated Bush Beans? I live in North Carolina. Need more drivers. I live in North Carolina. Need more drivers? That's from Chris Hamilton.
Yeah, I am on the Bush Bean account, based out of Dandridge. As far as I know, right now, she's got more than enough drivers that she's on the account. I
can tell you, there's no room on that account right now.
Yeah, just this past November, December, they did have surge drivers come on,
right?
And they only kept maybe a handful just to add to the account to keep with the increase in demand for a little bit. But right now, yeah, I don't think Andrea has any room on the account. But just keep in touch with me. Friend me on Facebook or something, and I'll try to keep you up to date. If she does need help, I'll see if I can't reach out to her and get her to add you.
And we have another phone call. Welcome, sir. Hey, man. Do you have a signal?
For now.
We've been talking about you. It's been fun.
Oh, now I hear who it is. Hi, Walter.
I'm getting in trouble, Jeff. Donna had to mute me. I'm just saying.
Donna had to mute.
Yeah, she had to mute me because the kids were in the room and I was talking about stuff and she was not okay with me talking about things. And apparently we can't monetize this episode. Just saying. I don't know. Oh, you can't see me. I'm shrugging my shoulders.
I'm in the mountains for one show, and you do what now?
Exactly. It just means we can't monetize this show or probably the shorts from this show. Just saying. We got into a conversation about THC products.
You just
for medicinal purposes.
You just cost us 10 cents, man.
At least 10 cents, maybe 11, bro. I'll mail you a check.
Send me a bill.
It was Matt's fault. It was Matt's fault because he his friend Jessica called in on the phone and we started talking about things.
There you go.
Right there you go. Matt's holding up 11 cents on the screen right now. Oh man. Let's finish up with what he let's see, just had the blanket. Sorry, going through chat. Welcome back. TV sitcoms are not what they were in the 70s. Like for real. Jessica, you're all good. You ain't got to be sorry. It's all fine. Like for real. Sitcoms in the 70s like were just amazing. Like still today, like to watch some of them now, you're like, what is wrong with us? Because you go from one of those 70s sitcoms into a show that's on TV now and you're like, seriously, where did we go wrong?
I miss watching the shows like Emergency, Adam,
right? Adam 12,
Adam 12, yeah, and the original Hawaii 5-0,
Emergency with Squad 51,
mm-hmm.
Mr. Ed. What?
Yeah, CW. Yeah, I mean, we do. There at the bush plant, they do have loads that they let OTR drivers take out and handle. It's on rare occasions, especially like when we don't have a dedicated driver who can take care of it right away because somebody may have gone on vacation or taken home time.
Yeah. It's just, I know right now that they are absolutely full. I was actually just talking to Mark yesterday, the day before. And that it's tight for y'all from my understanding.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're stacked out, literally get stacked out on loads and just run.
Right. Exactly. Life on 19 wheels. 10 cents goes a long way.
Oh, let me move half an inch.
What? I see what you did there. Chris Hamilton said, Cozy Channel, old 70s TV. Yep. There's there's another one too. God, I can't think of what it is. The only problem with those shows on some of these services though is the aspect ratio that the show was shot in will not translate to these modern flat screen LCD screens. So it does weird cropping on them sometimes, and you like lose half the screen, or you lose. They're like this.
It cuts people out, yeah.
You know, or they're like way over here, like, oh yeah, I see it, and they're like, you're like, wait, I know that shot had him in the middle in the real show. Just saying, it's a weird thing. Anyhow, Jeff, are you still there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got worried. I thought maybe you went Transformer.
In the background, man.
I dig it, bro. How's your day progressing? I've been telling everybody about how your whole day is gone, and it's been comical, bro.
Crying out loud, man.
Has it gotten better?
Well, I didn't hit ice up on the mountain, so that's good.
Did you make it to the interstate?
Yeah.
Wait, was that yes or not yet? Oh no.
Oh.
Dang it, man. Dang it.
You're
Well-
going the southern route to 84, Jeff, I'm assuming?
So, that's still 56. About 60 miles from I-84.
Oh, Lord.
Oh. And that drive south out of Lewiston, it just seems to take forever to get out of the mountains. But it is a pretty
I've
drive.
got paper rolls. I don't. Yeah. Better in the summertime.
Oh, yeah. I'll agree.
Yeah, don't make the mistake of going swimming in that river, though, in the summer. You know, it'd be like 110 degrees out there, and you're like, oh, let's go swimming. That water's literally like right at 33 degrees.
Yeah, it's ice cold.
It is painful.
Glacier water.
Yeah, it's painful. Made that mistake. Rosie enjoyed it, not me. I cramped up. As soon as I touched the water, I'm like, oh, God. It
I was
terrible.
reminded of my polar bear days. Yeah.
Right? No. Mm-mm. Yeah, CW told everybody you were hiding from Donna. Just saying. Oh, people have been asking about you. They're like, where's Jeff? What's wrong? What happened?
She informed you about her little episode, right?
Oh, have you talked to your wife today? There's something wrong with your oven.
Not recently. Yeah, I know that.
Okay.
That's how I knew that I was back in coverage, just because my phone blew up with text messages.
Ah, okay. I've seen the pictures of the bread, and you know what? Thankfully, she was paying attention, because that could have gone horribly wrong.
Yeah.
But the bread was edible afterwards. You just had to get the Cajun blackened crust off of it.
Well,
I like crunchy bread. I
would.
missed I missed the toast bread with cinnamon and sugar. That was a staple growing up.
Yeah. Lots of butter, lots of cinnamon, lots of sugar. God, now I'm gonna go raid the kitchen. Dang it, man. Oh, it's gonna be one of those days. I've eaten like almost all of my Hershey's Kisses today. I've been like, this is my little Valentine's box. My poor Valentine's box is now down to that pack of M&Ms and 2 Star Wars things. That's
There's
it was
my sugar
full.
for today.
Nice. It was full 3 days ago or a week ago. And I've been putting a hurting on it today for some reason. I'm on some sort of sugar kick. I just keep popping them. Can't help it. So,
Charlie,
Jeff,
who do I have to reach out to? Because I changed the air filter on my truck, so that's something that I need to send to maintenance. Is it just maintenance or Swift at maintenance or Swift.maintenance or something like that?
it's something like that, but I'd have to look it up.
Okay.
I don't have it at my fingertips right now. I'm sorry.
I just looked at the receipt for my air filter and I said, yeah, I need to send that in.
You're on an MRP?
No. Traditional crossover lease.
So there's a report form. And I should probably know where it is, but I don't know where it is. I wonder. I might be able to find it. Let me see. Because I know it was on the portal, but I've been doing all my stuff at their shop. So
Yeah, I've only done it once where I had a PM service done outside of Swift, but I can't remember how I sent in all that paperwork. I think I just sent it to my driver leader and he took care of it. But
forms, maintenance account, no, not maintenance account form. Direct deposit, authorized passenger, settlement info.
My
release.
question is, what are you trying to accomplish by sending the receipt into Swift?
Just to put it in the history.
Are you just?
yeah, for my engine maintenance.
I didn't
like,
answer the question, Charlie.
I'm sorry.
just to let them know that like there is an interval where they ask us they want the engine filters and all that changed out. Well, I did change my engine filter, air filter out on the truck yesterday because I noticed I was kind of losing a little bit of power pulling the hills and my fuel mileage started to go. And yeah, it explained it when I pulled the filter out.
Cost you?
One something. Oh, what was it? 180 at Love's, which Love's, by the way, is now apparently Freightliner certified, so they can start carrying Freightliner parts?
I found it, Matt.
Woo-hoo.
If
Maintenance.
if you go on the portal and open up resources and go to forms, there's a maintenance report.
Okay.
And you can download that one. Let's see what that looks like. And then you fill that out.
Charley,
Yes, sir.
how much is a fleet air filter for a Freightliner?
I don't know how much the one
Like
is for.
580, isn't it?
I don't know. I can look that up too here in just a second. I haven't looked at
Like
for
580
this
or
one
something,
yet.
isn't it?
I think it's probably pretty close to that. What are you doing, Matt?
Give me the Australian
Basically,
shit
3 filter
out here.
changes and that.
My donut.
So basically, 3 filter changes pays for that fleet air filter.
Yep.
Doing, huh? 3.
Fleet air filter.
On the fleet air filter, what he's saying is the fleet air filter, if you buy the fleet air filter, because that's the one where you just actually wash out the stuff on the outside of it and put it back in. And it gets you better fuel mileage typically. And it's just a way better filter. It does way better filtering. For the cost of that, 3 of those air filters that you just paid for will equal to the cost of that filter completely, and you don't have to throw it away.
Oh, okay.
It's reusable. It's like those K&N filters.
Okay, yeah.
Things like that.
Okay.
I don't see, it didn't say where to send this form. That's weird. So this form must be completed and submitted to Swift Owner-Operator Division by the 15th of each month for the previous month. So I don't know. Whatever. Anyhow, that form is there. You could go ahead, Jeff.
You know, in 3 trucks, I've never sent that form at once.
I used to do it all the time, and then nobody cared. It's weird. It's just weird. And now I just let them do most of the service stuff anyhow. I mean, if I go for something major, I'll go to a Freightliner or a Detroit shop. Yeah. Luckily, I haven't had to do that yet. But like for the service stuff, I've just been letting them do it, so it's all in their records. I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I've just been doing a few extra things with the truck, like changing out the serpentines and the air filters and all that, just to make sure I don't find myself sitting on the side of the highway.
Right.
Especially up there in Alaska country.
Exactly.
It gets a little cold.
Yeah, looks like it's about 540-ish from what I'm seeing, Jeff.
Hey, if you can get one, because the reason I don't have one on my 16 is because says what?
Iowa 80 has them. It says.
Who's got them?
Iowa 80.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Every time I called Pittsburgh Power trying to get one for the 16, they were out of stock, and I didn't know when they were going to get them.
The Iowa 80's got it listed for $545.99. I wonder. Add to cart. Doesn't say it's not available. So yeah, I mean, you might be able to order it that way. But yeah, those things are great. I love that thing on Chewy, man. And it ran so much better. It breathes so much better with that filter. As long as you don't over oil it. It does weird things when you over oil it.
I'm assuming that there's instructions on the bottle.
There is, but there's actually videos that actually explain how to do it the right way, and you should follow those instructions because that's way better.
So you don't just fill up a 5-gallon bucket with oil and dip it in?
That's kind of what I was thinking, but yeah, that's apparently a bad thing.
Okay.
Just throwing it out there. Whatever. Seemed legitimate to me. Jason Caps, man, it's been a minute. How you doing, buddy? Glad you're here. CW said just send it to Rapid.
Yeah, Matt. I think that's what my driver leader did.
And Mike Henderson said I couldn't download that form. I called Rapid and they just had me email my last PM receipt to them. So there you go.
Yeah.
I just give them a call, man. Ask them, be like, look, what should I do? That's what I usually do when I have stuff like that. I'm like, where is it you want me to send it? And then can you please verify that you got it after I send it? Please. Thank you. That would be awesome. Because that's like a thing, you know. I want to have some sort of record of it that they actually received it, because that's helpful.
Mm-hmm.
How much longer you got to go
Hey, I heard a
tonight,
joke
Jeff?
today, Charlie.
What?
About 2 hours. I heard a joke today.
Oh, are you
Ready?
going to get me in trouble?
No.
Okay, go.
Can a bird tell a joke?
I don't know.
No, but two can.
Ha! I gotta tell the grandkids that one. They're gonna look at me like, Grandpa is broken. The best part is I'll get the adults looking at me like, what did he just say?
Well, that's another thing. Growing up in the late 70s into the 80s, we had those card collections of the different animals around the world.
Right.
And we watched Mutual of Omaha, Wild Kingdom.
Right.
That's why we get that joke, Charlie.
Exactly. Nowadays, going back to that, these kids got the Kardashians to watch on TV or something along those lines. Although my kids like watching On Patrol Live with me, my grandkids. They're like, oh, let's watch this. This one's going to run for sure. It's hilarious. It's just great. And what's funny is my oldest grandson, he's usually pretty right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pete got really into Stargate.
Nice.
So we've been watching that.
Do you have access to all of them? I have the entire series on disc if you'd like it, because I still have that. I'm just saying.
No, it's on Prime.
Whatever, fancy.
Hey, so I haven't bought a CD or anything like that in, probably 15 years.
Right.
And people ask me, well, what are you going to do, like Armageddon or whatever? I'm like, well, not watch movies. I mean,
I'm just going to try to stay alive. That would be great.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, man. Excuse me. Jeff, this is going to be very cryptic for everybody. Our friend spoke to our other friend, and the problem has been rectified.
Okay.
Is it registering in your head?
Maybe.
Okay. It's what you think it is.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. Our big friend with the big problem. Apparently, it's been sorted. So there you go. Baffling to me, man. Like, last minute.
Do they appreciate it?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm supposed to make a call after the show. And I will call you before I make that call so we can conference it. Sorry, y'all. Haven't been able to talk to Jeff for a little bit since I had some important phone calls come in and I had to catch him up. Oh, Lisa, what did Alan do now? It wasn't Alan. Has nothing to do with Alan. That's funny, though. I'm just saying. Matt, Chris Hamilton sent you a Facebook request. Just saying.
Yeah, that's what I just went over and clicked on real quick because it popped up.
Matt, if you ever talk to Chris, you're gonna dig him.
Okay.
Like seriously, like you'll dig this guy. He's a fun guy to talk to. Like good conversations. You can actually have a real conversation. It's the craziest thing. It's baffling. I'm just saying. Oh my gosh. Oh, let's see. Where are we going? Hey, look, we've got less than 20 minutes, y'all. If there's anything you want to steer us down, please do that, because I have taken us so far off the rails tonight that there's no coming back, really. Just saying. But you could try to steer us back, because that would be most appreciated, because then maybe I'll get out of trouble. I don't even know anymore. Hey, you know what? Our second episode of the podcast dropped today. Just saying, you could go find it over on podwheels.com. You could find it on Spotify, Amazon, Apple. We're all over the place. Just look up Road Warrior Entrepreneurs. It's a hard word to spell. I know how to spell it now because I've had to type it so much lately. I could not spell that word for 2 weeks. Could not spell it to save my life. Autocorrect was not all right. Oh, speaking about lobster, stop it. Don't go that route. Lisa, you are a bad, bad person. I'm just saying. What was that, Jeff? Uh-oh. Jeff's signal went.
Our fuel surcharge, TK, is set by whatever the national average is, and then our contract through
Yeah,
Swift.
TK runs for Western Flyer. Isn't that right, TK? So every company has their own way of calculating it. It's not mandated in any one way or another, unless you are pulling government loads. And then there's a very specific way it has to be calculated. And it's very stringent on what the rate is and all that sort of thing. So, yeah, TK, for you, I don't know, man. I mean, I'd have to figure out what's in your contract. And I don't remember reading your contract and seeing all that. Yeah, he works for Western Flyer. How's it going over there, man? Are you keeping busy? It's been a minute since we got to talk, and that's my bad. I apologize, brother. We used to talk like all the time, and then I've been so damn busy, man. Yep. Jeff fell off the phone. That's funny. He hit another one of those spots. He might call back. We'll see. I'll keep the screen open so I keep an eye on him. That's funny. Let's see. He says he's keeping busy. So that's good, man. I'm glad. Hope everything's going well. How's the princess? Hope she's doing well. I haven't talked to her in a minute. Well, it's never going to be like you want to, I'm sure. And then when it is, you'll be like, God, I wish it'd slow down, because that's what we do. We're truck drivers. We're like, God, I wish this freight would pick up, and then it picks up, and then we're like, God, why is there so much freight right now? I just don't even know what to do. I need a break. It's hilarious. Hey, look.
That's how I feel after every week.
Welcome
run,
back.
run, and 34. Thank God.
Yeah. Freaking Idaho, man. You go around a corner and all of a sudden you got nothing.
Right?
So, Charlie, we've been working with one of our members on whether or not to use the new truck. And the word MRP keeps coming up in that conversation.
Right.
And I tell you that I did some math. And the math is based on 2,000-mile week, which is what Swift says that the fleet average is right now.
Mm-hmm.
The MRP lease will cost you 29.5 cents a mile at 2,000 miles.
Right.
Guess what? My truck payment costs me on a brand new truck.
Break it down, man.
29.5 cents a mile.
Right.
It's the same.
So my argument was when the buyouts on the MRP trucks were at that 11 to 13,000, it actually made a little more sense. And
right,
you know, the mileage, the miles were doing a whole lot better then, so you could really just crank it out, and it didn't seem so horrible, right? Because you were on a pretty fast track to purchasing it and actually getting it out right. Now with a 35K buyout and our not great weeks, and wait, it gets worse, because if you start doing 3,000 miles a week, right, that increases your number.
Yep.
So,
and as the truck gets older, because the 7 cent a mile compulsory maintenance account is going to go up,
right,
for years as the truck ages. And what people need to understand about that is you don't get that money back.
Right.
That MRP maintenance program, you forfeit that money. Whether you buy the truck out or not, forfeit that money. So, yeah, there's that. So, you know, you got a truck with a warranty on it, or you got a truck where you're paying for the warranty on it. My argument's going to be this. if I buy this 2022 truck
Right.
for the $65,000 at the end, I've only got 1/4 of the life out of it
Right.
if I maintain it properly. On an MRP truck, you've got about probably about 1/3 of the life instead of 1/4 of the life taken out of it by then.
I think some of them are about half even.
Yeah, if you're a team, it's absolutely half.
Right.
Mhm.
So yeah. No, I'm with you, man.
There's a lot of math you got to put into this to figure out what's best for your business.
You know, for you guys who are interested or wondering, I know Michelle and Addison are actually doing a live event on Thursday at 3 p.m. Phoenix time. Would be a good time to tune in. They'll be on the YouTubes and on the Facebook, I'm sure, doing a live thing on and answering questions about their program specifically. So if anyone's wanting to get some information on the Swift leasing program, if that's what you're looking for, tune in on Thursday. Look for the Swift Transportation live event. It's Thursday, I believe it's 3 p.m. Phoenix time is what I saw. I'm actually intending to tune in and see what kind of trouble I can start or get into, because I'm pretty good at it. I like answering questions in the chat. It's fun. I try not to cause trouble, but inevitably it happens, and then I get yelled at. Michelle's like, I'm gonna kill you, and she's not really, but it's fun to think.
You are trouble, Charlie.
That's what she said today. Like literally, she said that today. It was hilarious.
I mean, you just admitted to cannibalism earlier today. I want to hear from Rosie. I want to make sure she's okay.
Hey,
you just said that you ate all your kisses. She's your kiss, dude.
Hey,
I can vouch Rosie's okay because I got to talk to her before the show.
That's code for Dahmer, man.
Right. Yeah. Michelle even said, "You better not cause trouble." Apparently, she tuned in last week when I was talking about beard stuff, Jeff. She tuned into our show, and that's the point where she tuned in. It was funny. She said, "You better not cause trouble." After all, I decided to listen in on Contractors Corner last week, and all I got was tips for my beard. That made me giggle.
What did?
You know, it was a thing.
Yeah.
Craig said, "Why don't they bring us on, Jeff?"
Wait a minute.
We bring.
Addison fears me.
Yeah, we'll bring them on ours. They won't bring us on theirs.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it at that.
They have that thing they do.
Yeah. And Chris said, "Charlie, ask Michelle where my backpack is." No, sir. You ask her. You ask her. And I'm going to still get yelled at, even though you're asking. I'm just saying. CW said, right. CW said, "But causing trouble is so much fun." Indeed it is, sir. I can't help it. I'm just saying. Acceleration Rules said, "I love per diem. $70 a day tax-free is a win in my book."
No.
Someone had asked about per diem earlier. Let me see. Wait. Wimpy asked, anyone on a per diem program? And Acceleration Rules came in. He said, "I love per diem. $70 a day tax-free is a win in my book." See, every company does their per diem a slightly different way, though. So what might be at your company might not be at their company. I don't totally understand how Swift does theirs.
If you're a sole proprietor, you just claim it at the end of the year. You need to have your logbooks as proof that you were actually out.
Right.
And it's not $70 a day per the IRS. It's 60% of whatever the rate is that year.
Right.
Which changes almost what? It changed twice a couple of years ago.
Yeah, that was weird.
1 year.
Yeah, and now I think
I had
they
to
only count full
report.
days.
I had to report like, okay, what were your days out and partial days from like January to August,
right?
And from September to December, and break it down that way.
Yeah.
But once you have an S corp, you have to run per diem through payroll.
Yep.
Because you're an employee of that company.
It's all
the way I have mine set up is I've actually paid myself 50 cents a mile, regular pay, and then 7 cents a mile. This is the way I do it. And then my business takes the tax deduction on that side of the tax.
Right.
It's more paperwork.
It is.
That's why I pay someone to do it.
Exactly.
That's why I pay Colton Lawrence, the trucker CFO, to do it for me.
Look at that. Watch this. Watch. And as soon as you said that, I was already looking for the Colton ad to run across the bottom. That's funny. Look at that right there. Scrolling across the bottom. Info truckercfo.com, www.truckercfo.com, 800-533-4230. I'm just saying, go check out Trucker CFO, Colton Lawrence. We like that dude. He's awesome. I just like the fact that he can break things down to us in a manner that, you know, when I'm in my really simple-minded state, I can actually understand things. Just saying.
What I love, Charlie, is when I ask, and when I tell him, hey, can I do this thing, right? And his response is, well, you could, but.
Right, right. Here are the consequences.
Okay, here's an education coming my way.
Mm-hmm. So do you still want to? Oh, never mind. No, I totally dig that about him. Just the way that he breaks things down is awesome. Hey, and by the way, any of you guys out there, like TK, for instance, I don't know who your insurance is through. I think you got set up with health insurance through the ES health plan stuff. But what about your trucking insurance, TK? How's that running for you with the Western Flyer? I'm just curious. I'm dumping M&Ms in my hand. Sorry. Just ignore me. It's great. I dropped one. I caught it. Just
so,
saying.
Charlie, did you tell people about the Pod Wheels thing at all?
I did.
Just that we have a podcast.
No, I said that the new one was out
there. That yeah, but I wanted to put out that Charlie and I really do think that the Pod Wheels podcast network, which is powered by Radio Nemo, has potential.
Yeah, absolutely.
But only if people go on that platform and listen instead of on Spotify or Apple Music or whatever you get your podcasts on. And because it's all trucking related, it's like some of these, like I know Brendan Burchard on the self-help guru side of things. He's got his own podcast network, and other people have their own podcast network that are industry specific. And we see a lot of potential in this Pod Wheels thing. But really only if people actually go on their website and actually, like, you know,
browse through theirs. Yeah. But no,
through their catalog. Yeah, you can get it. I'm not going to say don't listen to us anywhere else, because, hey, if you listen, I'm happy.
Exactly.
But yeah, if you guys could check out podwheels.com and give them a little love, because it's a new project, and they've got, you know, they've got a safety thing. They've got Colton's got a podcast on there. There's another accountant, I think, Charlie, that started their podcast this week. And yeah, just check out the whole network. It's kind of cool.
It is, and
it's all trucking related stuff.
Yeah, and it's cool, man. I kind of dig it. TK, if you can switch your trucking insurance, give Seabright a call, man. Let me throw that up on the screen for you. Give them a call and see what kind of rate he can work out for you, because I think that you might be pleasantly surprised. Because, oh wait, it's already on the screen. I knew that. Anyhow, because you don't have to be a Swift contractor anymore to get the insurance. We got a program built for everybody, not just Swift contractors now. So it's pretty cool. Acceleration rule says I drive 600 miles a day times 0.62 equals 372 a day. 300 taxable wages, $70 tax free. It adds up. Absolutely. Math is your friend. Just remember that. Yeah, TK said yeah, seriously, TK, give Seabright a call and talk to Sandy, because that's probably who you're going to talk to. Really nice lady. and she'll be able to walk you through it, man. And I think that you'll be happy about it. Seriously. Just make sure that the numbers make sense. And when you do it, tell you what, TK, when you do it, get a quote from Sandy at Seabright and give me a call and have your current insurance and that quote, and we'll go over it line by line and we'll compare it. And I would like to do that, even if your insurance is a better price. I would like to see it because we like comparing, different options out there. So yeah, do that, man. I think you'll be, you might be pleasantly surprised. And that goes for anyone out there. If you're looking for any of the trucking insurance stuff, Seabright can offer you just pretty much about whatever you know or whatever you need. Excuse me. Sorry, I'm reading chat. Matt just dropped his computer.
No, I dropped the clipboard that it was sitting on.
Same thing. Cool deal, TK. He said he's going to send me the info. Well, tell you what, guys, we're coming up right on the end of our time here. So, last call, as we stare at the top of Matt's head. Oh, there you are. Matt's trying to fix his computer again. It's funny.
This thing, the first time using a computer for this, and it's super sensitive.
We lost Jeff again, by the way.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's plenty of dead zones along that route.
Oh, absolutely there is. Mike Henderson. Skippy has your money is my Lord and Savior. Oh my God. Dude. Like, for real? Like this. Can I just tell you? I think, when does the next Skippy book come out? Because I'm all way caught up on that. Next Skippy book is, I think there's one coming in July. Maybe it was March. Oh, I can't remember. I got like 4 different books on pre-order right now. And I think that I saw that one of those is the next book in that series. It's Expeditionary Forces. Oh my God. Just can't wait. I've got so many books backlogged right now. It's insane. CW said, bye-bye. Have a good week. Hey, man, you be careful, brother. I appreciate you.
Save CW.
I'm finally through the West Virginia mountains. US 250 is no joke. That's no joke. That is for real, Tim.
Uh-huh.
Just
some
calling
sketchy stretch of road. I think I had a former student that went that way, and them turns kind of got him, and he clipped the car coming the opposite direction with the trailer.
Right. Oh, Jeff's back. Hold on. Says he's screening. I'm going to get him anyhow. You back, man? We're about to wrap this thing. Oh, that's someone else. Who's that?
This is Mud Dog.
Oh, God. Well, hello.
This is Mud Dog.
Uh-huh.
Mud Duckers.
Yeah.
Okay, Craig.
What's going on, Charley?
Man, what you trying to do?
You know your ratings went down tonight having this dude on your show, right?
Hey, man, I love this guy. He's my great big cuddle bear. Don't tell people. Don't judge me for that.
Just wait till I see you, Craig.
Get him, Matt. Force him.
We cross paths a lot. Just remember that. I might be that truck that you see coming the opposite direction.
Just remember, in the brilliant words of the Ghostbusters, and I'm going to end the show on this note: don't cross streams. What? Where did he just go? Don't even go there. Craig, I appreciate you calling in, but I'm going to hang up on you because we're about to wrap this thing. We're right at time, brother. I appreciate you, though. Sorry, dude.
Oh, yeah. All good night.
Hey, man, you have a good one, brother.
Well,
all right, y'all.
A little bit, Craig.
Everybody, y'all be careful out there. I know CW said too much information. I can't help it, man. I can't help it. You guys, seriously, thanks for tuning in and watching our train wreck tonight. Thank Matt for being here and filling in for Jeff when his no being able to work tonight.
Y'all be safe.
You got any last
Rubber
words?
side down, shiny side up.
There you go. Hey, you guys, be safe. Take care of each other. Remember, there's no one out here looking after us but us. We will be back here next Tuesday at 6 p.m. Eastern time, like we are every Tuesday. Have been doing this every Tuesday, every week. We've been here for just about 2.5 years now. Haven't missed a show. We've been here for a show every single week. Just going to throw that out there. Y'all be safe. Take care of each other. And we'll see you on the next one for sure.